Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday, and welcome to the Ear to Ear Magic stream this morning. Glad you guys could join us today as we are going to be having some fun here at the EPCOT International Festival of the Arts again. And it's good to be back in a Disney park. It has been a while. So, if you guys follow our streams on a regular basis, we are at the point of, in our personal lives, doing a little bit of moving, relocation. That is unfortunate, but it's necessary to happen in one's life every so often. So our normal Monday to Friday streams have been a little scattered until we get back in and settled into a really great spot here. So thank you guys for being patient as we are still working through things and getting some things taken care of, but we're glad to be back. So welcome in. My name is Chris. I'm going to be your camera operator for you today as we take the magic crew. That's everybody that's in the chat right over here. Hi everybody. We want to be able to take you guys into the parks and let you see for firsthand how things are going, what the crowds are like, what the weather's like, what the food is like, and what the lines are like. So we are glad if you guys are joining us for the very first time. Welcome to Ear to Ear Magic. We do stream normally every single day, Monday through Friday, from the Walt Disney World and the Universal Orlando Resort parks. And we would love to have you guys join us on future live streams. So hit that subscribe button, join the magic crew. We are at this point trying to get to our next milestone of members up here of our magic crew. We are about 40 members away from 7,600. So we would love you guys to hit the subscribe button today. Jump into the chat, introduce yourself, say hello, and we're just going to accept you as part of our crew and have some fun here in the park. So welcome in, everybody. How are you guys doing today? So before we start walking in, because when we do walk in, I'm going to have to turn the camera off for a little bit for security. And I want to make sure that we get to say hello to everybody first before we get over to security in that way. So, nope. Take care of this here. Boop. Doom. Perfect. All right, so let's see what we have in here today. Thank you guys for. I love it when you guys come in a little bit early and get to chat and hang out with one another, especially if I myself am being a little late as of late here. So we have this in the morning. I know I saw Stephen was in here, Dave C was in here, Sarah B, Rachel. Good to see you guys. Hawk the fam, good morning. Good to see you. Stephen is in. Leanne. Fonzarelli, 40 degrees here in Missouri. Well, you're not going to want to hear what it's like here today. When I go over the weather, Fonz, I need you to just close your ears and open your eyes just for a moment. Good morning, Captain Good Guy. Welcome in, Amber. How you doing? And to the entire magic crew, welcome in. Glad you guys could join us here today. Carrie Dodd, you made it. I know it's been rough. I mean, we didn't get to have a stream on Monday, and then yesterday was another odd day. So it's good to be back. Welcome in, Theo Sammy girl. How you doing? Florida Park Explorers. Good morning, Jen. How are you? Sandy Miller is in. Welcome in, Sandy. Hillary is in. How you doing today, Hillary? And Peggy. Nice. Good to see you. Swish Willie and Disney. Good morning. How you doing? Eric is in. Lauren says, I feel like you're teasing me with World Pacific footage. So it's not a tease. It's just to kind of check it out. Can we have a stream from there one day? Yeah, I'd love to do that. Matter of fact, we've been there a couple of times over the past 2 days. And I thought yesterday when we went there, it was just such a beautiful day. And everything was so well lit and just nice. So I just had to put some stuff up there. And there's more. There's more. So if you love the Lowe's World Pacific Resort Hotel that's over at Universal, if you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you're going to see some more pictures and some more information. and I want to get back into it, even though I really don't have the time to do so between all the 36 hours in a day that I have to work on things. I want to put some more information up on our website, which we've not really been updating here lately because we've been putting so much information out on other social media. But I want to get some stuff up there as well. So, Jennifer, how you doing this morning? I'll make sure I see who everybody is welcoming. Oh, Mr. Steve Watkins, how you doing? GME 1970 and Steve, I think I need to follow back up with you and see if you still needed that help on that one issue. I don't think I got back with you on that. Fonsa says we're under a winter weather advisory. I know, so we are here too. It's terrible. It's horrible. I got to put my parka on. Naomi, how are you guys doing? Oh, Naomi, I'm going to warn you, Naomi. The images you see of the weather and everything here in Epcot today may upset you. Try hopefully it won't upset you too much based upon what you guys were experiencing when you guys were here. Good morning, Amanda. Welcome in. Pikachu, good to see you. All right, so guys, we're going to make our way on into Epcot. Like I said, security, I will be turning the video off as we get closer so that it is, we never film or show anything from security. But you guys know that. So welcome in. Let's go ahead and turn this camera around and show you what we're looking at today. It is crazy, crazy weather, but in such a great way. Matter of fact, the weather here is so good. We're thinking of changing our plans tomorrow. Woo, windy. It's a Wednesday. I mean, look at the skies. It's a little windy. It's the only thing that worries me about being windy is one, coming across on the microphone, maybe a little on the mic, or two, it always blows your napkins away when you're trying to grab a bite over in the World Showcase. And sometimes if it's really windy, it takes your silverware with it too. All right, so we're going to be coming up to security. You guys continue to chat. I'll continue to talk about what we've got going on here. But we're going to turn off the camera and talk about our weather. So today's weather looks nothing like it did last week. 83 is our high with sun and clouds and sky. But high of 83 today, low of 63. That's funny. Our low today is higher than it was on our highs last week.
Continue to walk straight on through, folks. There is no need to slow down or stop.
And tomorrow's going to be even better. High of 86. Now, over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we do have some forecasted rain. A little unfortunate. I think we have some early morning forecasted rain showers on Saturday, which will be our Mardi Gras day, first day of Mardi Gras over at Universal Orlando. So hopefully it will rain in the morning and dry us off.
Right on through, folks. Right this way.
Just walking through, walking.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Little tip here when it comes to the security systems that they have here in the parks. They installed about 2.5 years ago. They are highly efficient, and they do not require you to stop between each person. So that line was way longer than it should have been, mainly because guests feel the need, like old TSA machines where you have to stop, wait, walk through, stop. No, this is just walk, 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 walk. As long as you're not running, just keep it going. Be surprised how quickly and fast they work. Hello. Oh, perfect. No fingerprint required today at EPCOT, at least when I just walked through. So welcome everybody to the EPCOT International Festival of the Arts here at EPCOT Center. Hashtag Artful EPCOT. Of course, Figment is our mascot of the festival, which why shouldn't he be? A little pigment of Figment. And we'll grab ourselves a new passport. Pardon me. All right. Lots of the people getting their photos taken. Disney PhotoPass photographers. And did you guys know that if you open your My Disney Experience app and go to the second tab at the bottom from the right that has a geographic location marker, click that. It will open up a map of where you're at. At the top, there is a drop-down menu. And in that menu, you can actually choose photos. And it will show you on the map of the park you are in where active PhotoPass photographers are standing. So if you ever walked in going, you know what, I want to get a picture of the family. We bought this memory maker. I can't seem to find photographers. They have them on the map, so don't miss an excellent shot, whether it be a zoom shot, which is right over here, which I'm kind of in the way of. This family is getting their zoom shot taken right here. There's a 360 shot right there. And on either side, there are two PhotoPass photographers taking photos of families individual. So, windy. Well, I don't know if I can export it out, Alex. I'll have to be careful. I want to make sure I don't break any laws. Florida Sunshine export laws.
Hey, Pluto!
Jumbo, and welcome, Kadani Sean. Look. And look, Pluto has his own special Festival of the Arts dog collar. Look how bright and shiny it is. All kinds of colors on it. And his dog tag is an artist palette. Even Pluto's getting into the festival spirit. Hello, Pluto. Love the collar. Very nice. Very artistic. Nice. Sarah says, Ben, it is freezing here. And we've got a high of 83 today. Good morning, Sharon. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Hello, Card Freak. How are you doing today? What's the weather like on the West Coast? Welcome in Disney's Michael Towns Clubhouse. Happy Thursday. Good to see you again, Dave and Sherry. Oh, the wind. And normally it's windy underneath Spaceship Earth. But I'm like out of Spaceship Earth all the way at this point. And it is still a very nice breeze. Which, you know, when it gets up to full 83 degrees, it's a good combination. As long as it doesn't, you know, like I say, blow your napkins or stuff away. I'm a very strong advocate of napkins when it comes to dining and eating, snacks, meals. Welcome in, Julie. Just got home from work. My feet don't belong no more. Well, my feet kind of feel that way sometimes after longer streams. I totally get that. Kadani Sean says about 6 inches of snow here in Indiana, expecting 4 to 6 inches more. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna get a high of 86 tomorrow. Susan and I have been talking about changing our initial plans for what we're gonna do tomorrow for you guys. Of course, normally we try to get the schedule up about the week ahead. I've already started working on next week's schedule for you guys. Again, with maybe some shorter streams because we are still having to work, pack, move things around. Still searching for our next family spot, living area. But going ahead and start working on next week's stream. But I think tomorrow we might do something a little different. I was about to say, you know what? If it is going to be snowy and cold like that, I think I'd rather have the freedom and choice to decide whether or not I was going to stay inside, or if only have to go if I want to. That's nice. So what did you guys do to celebrate 2/2/22 yesterday? Had no idea that until like 2/3 of the way through the day that Groundhog Day yesterday was 2/2/22. Morning, Mike B. How you doing today? I love how crystal clear this water is. I mean, I know it's not a swimming pool, but you just kind of want to like jump in there. Not that you would, especially if you are on social media. Catch a lot of attention in doing so. Looks nice, except for the couple of blue masks that are just thrown out there. I know, Carrie Dodd, it's mean. It's mean, but at the same time, I hope that if someone is dealing with a lot of snow and cold wherever they're at today, that maybe they can just kind of sit inside their living room or their office for a few minutes and see all these people walking around with shorts and short sleeves on and tank tops with blue skies, crystal clear water, and think, I can imagine myself being warm in Florida right now. Forget about the snow angels for just a bit. Oh, Leanne, please do. If you see us, please come over and say hello. We would love to meet you in person and let everybody else get to meet you as well. Lauren B., thank you so much. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from our friend Lauren B. Lauren says, have a snack on me today. Thank you so much, Lauren. Appreciate that. That makes a huge difference as far as what we do and how we can take care of things on the stream. And we appreciate that. Thank you so much. When you guys give and donate to the channel, we can use that to purchase food, other items and things we can use on the streams, and anything that's ever left over can go toward other things we use for operations on the stream, whether it be application costs, cell coverage, or equipment updates. So thank you so much, Lauren B. I'll have you guys help me find something cool. We're going to try some food. We're going to find out what our booth's going to be today. We're going to try out. And while we're on the topic of really cool people who help us out when we get ready to do our streams, I got one more. Because earlier today, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from our friend Stitch. Thank you so much for the PayPal right before the stream started today. You guys do make it possible for us to be able to do the things we do on the streams. And no lie, we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you so much. I just kind of want to, last week was rainy and cold and still fun, but rainy and cold. We had a few of our travel clients in Orlando last week, and the whole week long, I kept telling Susan, I was like, I wish we just had an automatic redo button. Can we just hit a redo button for every one of our clients that came last week? It just seems wrong. And now we're high of 83 today, high of 86 tomorrow. And now that we're in February and we have the Flower and Garden Festival coming up soon, you guys know what this is, right? Yes, thank you again, Lauren. What do you guys do with all that, Dave and Sherry? I mean, what do you do with all that snow? See, we're not supposed to be looking back behind the fence, but they are getting ready to install. They're tearing up all the grass so they can do all of the landscaping for the butterfly house, which will be here starting at the 1st of March for Flower and Garden. Just think, when you guys join our live stream starting in March, we'll be able to go through the butterfly house and see some flutterbys. Oh my goodness, Bespoke Magic. Good morning. It's like Friday. It's like a super Friday. How you doing, Bespoke? Want to sit up there? Andrelli blames is it Puxatawny Phil? You know, I read somewhere, and I don't know it's true because it's on the internet, so it may very well just be something made up for whatever reason. That some place that has their groundhog that does the Groundhog Day things every year, that right before, like sometime last week, their groundhog passed away, and they were without a groundhog. It's like the one thing that this one little area does and is responsible for is their groundhog predictions. They didn't have a backup groundhog. I mean, I'm assuming in a situation like this that you need to have yourself an underground study for that kind of situation. What do you do if you're, a groundhog person in a groundhog organization that's, supports your local groundhog shadow sightings, and all of a sudden your groundhog decides to pass away? What do you do? I know, Sharon, it is. I mean, look at this. I wish I could just wrap it up and send it through the screen, and you guys can unwrap it and just pop it out your front door. Thank you so much, Bonnie, for hitting that subscribe button. Welcome into the Magic Crew. I'll tell you what, this is a great group of people to hang out with in the parks. We're all about the fun and the support and the positivity that we can help each other with, and none of that drama. So welcome in, Bonnie. We're glad to have you. Crew, welcome her in. Coaches, that's me. It's raining, cold, and these streams make it a little easier. Yep. Let's go look at the jumping fountains before we start getting into the food a little bit. Something about water and motion just makes everything seem better. Stitch says, I have a dilemma. What are your thoughts on 2 separate one-way tickets to and from Orlando? If I leave from a different airport, I'll leave earlier to Disney, and if I fly into my airport, I leave later. So you either get there early or you get home later. Well, it depends on sort of in the morning and how you kind of want to do things. Keep in mind that if you are coming in to do Disney and you come in early, check-in times for hotels on Disney World property the check-in times are at 4 o'clock. But that doesn't mean that you can't show up at the hotel, give your bags to guest services, to the front desk, where they can hold them at baggage. And if they hold them at baggage, you can then go play in the parks, even if your room's not ready. Come back when your room is ready, call the front desk, call baggage, and they will bring your bags to you. Or you can go pick them up on your way in. So I would say I would want to show up early. But I think it's kind of a personal preference. I always get a problem when we used to travel all the time. Whenever we would leave out early, the day of our last day, I'd always want to go in the parks, and it always was sad to leave at 11 o'clock in the morning. So, because we had to drive, we never really flew because we were in Atlanta back then, and so it was almost torture to only go for the first part of the day and then leave. We'll be here for you, Kadani Sean. Oh, let's not get hit though. Oh, I just realized they have the other fountains are turned off. These aren't the little fountains aren't hopping. Hello, Loria. How are you? Good to see you. I would blame the groundhog. Personal responsibility. Good morning, Brandy. How are you? Good to see you, Ian. See, that's kind of the way I usually, tell people to do. Check in early, drop your bags off, and go play. Go play. It's more expensive to do 2 one-ways, honestly, because they're considered to be separate flights, and it's just kind of always been that way. Never had issues. It's just like I said, since they're not connected to each other, it just makes it a little bit more of a challenge if things get moved around. Good morning, Lisa. Yeah, Stream Elements does help. Most certainly, Pikachu. We have Stream Elements here to help us see who's hitting the subscribe button so we can welcome them in. Sometimes it catches them, sometimes it doesn't. So if you hit the subscribe button and join our magic crew today, introduce yourself. Say something to everybody and let them know you joined. So I wanted to do one other thing real quick while we're here before we start heading over to the World Showcase. So I have been bringing you guys in here a couple of times since Mickey has started popping in here. It's still strange to find out that there are people who don't know that Mickey's in here, and there is no sign. They have added a sign at the bottom of ImageWorks down there, but it is surprising to see how oftentimes I come in here to see that there's no wait or very little wait for our friend Mickey. I just wanted to see how long the line was just to show you guys. But coming in to the Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival, you can go straight into the line, or again, we were just telling everybody that we're shocked that people don't know you're in here, Mickey. Every time we come in here, it's like there's no line, which is really cool.
It's kind of a hidden gem over here.
But he is a hidden gem. He's awesome. So we always want to come through and see how you're doing. Here, we'll actually go through the official line. Here we go. All right. So I tell you what, Mickey, we came in a couple weeks ago and we played rock, paper, scissors with you in here. And we put that on TikTok and Instagram. And so many people thought that was the coolest idea. And I hope that people enjoy it. But I'm also kind of scared that all of a sudden everyone's going to want to play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, he doesn't mind.
So, but you're pretty good at it. So I think it'll be okay, right? So, well, here, let me get a picture with Mickey. Since, he's all over here and nobody's still coming through the line. What's going on? Just too much magic, I think. Is that what it is? Here we go. Scan before, after. I never get my own picture. I always just come in on YouTube and get a picture. All right, let's get it.
And it's great to have. It's kind of our little picture down the
Awesome. Good to see you, Mickey. All right, we'll see you next time, Mickey. Have a great afternoon. Lovely weather out there, by the way. Glad you made that, helped us fix that just perfect. So, 30 degrees on Saturday, 83 today. That's awesome. Again, nobody online, guys. I mean, I don't say it's an empty park. I mean, look at all the guests around here. Mickey's just waiting for someone to come say hello. So, when you're here, don't miss the opportunity to come over and say hello to Mickey. And oftentimes, just like I did just then, there's no wait. If nobody else comes in, you can just sit there and chill with the mixture. Sarah, I have worn more blue jeans in the month of January than I wore blue jeans in the entire year of 2021. Honestly, I'm so spoiled. You know, before I moved to Florida, I'd never worn shorts so much in my lifetime. Oh, that's awesome, Julie. Dumbo! The Jungle Book. Now, on the Jungle, are you playing the live action or the original animated classics? Now, personally, speaking for someone who's a little older, I would think that they would want to see the originals. Trust in me. Trust in me. Close your eyes. Trust in me. By the way, Ka, the python that's in the Jungle Book. Even Jim Cummings will tell you. Jim Cummings, the voice actor for Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, that Ka is basically just an evil Winnie the Pooh. First time I heard that, I was like, that's kind of true. All you have to do is take a nice, innocent, friendly Pooh Bear and turn him into a sneaky, dastardly character. And you go from Winnie the Pooh to Ka. Any sun protection cream? I am such a bad role model. I haven't worn sunscreen since we first moved here. And I know that's terrible. But I've only got the sunburn twice in 3 years. And both times it was on the top of my head. Because I didn't wear my hat.
Yes, I did.
So, speaking of hidden Mickeys, we found a hidden Mickey at Universal. It was funny. It was like upside down, but it was just so perfect. A hidden Mickey. It was there. I showed it to somebody else. They saw it. I didn't just make it up. The onesie. Wow, I can hear the drums all the way from Japan. I hadn't even got to the World Showcase yet. You know, for when it comes to all the live performances here in the World Showcase, that one is unbeatable. Speaking from someone who was there last week, yeah, this week's a great week to be in the parks. Awesome. Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing great. I woke up Kim Disney World.
And you guys fixed the weather again, so it's all good.
Exactly. Yeah, we.
I don't know what happened over the weekend.
It
but
took maintenance a couple days to get around, but you know they got.
it goes down, but
Yeah.
they get it back up again.
Exactly.
Good to see you guys. Welcome in, Holly. How are you and Greg doing so far this week? Check out our chalk art. So today's Thursday, so today's going to be the last day of certain pieces, the 3D chalk art. Tomorrow, Nate Baranowski will start on his new piece. He starts every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Stretches it out over a 3-day time period. Can you stand on your head?
Look at this, guys. Fuck darlings. This is sidewalk chalk, like we have at home.
Wow. Beautiful.
Hello, Dave. All the way from Kalamazoo. Hope you're having an awesome day so far today. Thanks for asking, Captain Good Guy. We have not found a place just yet. But just guys, give everybody an update. If you guys are aware of the fact that we were asked at the first of the year to find a new location. We have been in our rental for 3 years. They are getting prepared to raise the rent to something that we would not even begin to be able to maintain. So we were asked to leave the premises by January 31st. But tough month, couldn't quite do it. You know, 3 teenagers, all in school, all the other stuff going on. So we did ask not only for an extension from our landlord, but as of yesterday afternoon, after running around and getting some other stuff done, we did pull together a certified check, pay what we needed to, and we are officially extended for 2 more weeks, at least giving us 2 more weeks to get everything packed up and moved out, which is more time we needed also to find a new place. So still looking, have a huge team helping us out and looking for things, but it's still on the wish list at the moment. Something else that we found out yesterday, our neighbors behind us also moved out. Of course, they moved out because they were building a house and their house got completed. A little different scenario. But we noticed that their house went up for rent and is now $350 higher in rent than ours is. So yeah, rent is definitely going up. It's sad. But look, it's Lilo and Stitch. Aloha. They did such a great job on this one. That is just great coloring. That's perfect. That's like beautiful. Just hold them open, Sarah B. You know, push comes to shove. Be a challenge of a commute, but we can make it happen. He looks like a golden Pluto, doesn't he? It's like a 50th Pluto. All right, Rachel, we haven't just yet. We're going to be stopping by this afternoon to check, but we normally when we get a package in, we get a call and an email from the mail place. If you guys ever want to send us any magic mail, our address is located in the description of all of our videos. Feel free to send something to us. We'd love to share it. Matter of fact, we've got a couple of things we need to share, but didn't get anything yesterday. But we're going to be going back over today. We have to mail some things out. And when we do, we'll check again. Which, by the way, first of all, I think this is going to be tomorrow's location when Nate's going to probably start on this upcoming weekends. Thank you, Brandy. Hey, we keep on swimming. When it comes to swimming, the only thing you have to do is keep your head up above the top. That's the main thing. So we're keeping our head up. Yeah, renting's getting bad. Pikachu, we're going to be live for at least another couple hours. So this is the I Am Groot. This is one of Nate's. The great thing about the 3D art is, of course, that you see it from this side. It looks long and stretched out and weird, but when you look at it at just the right spot, and Nate will always do it. He always plans it out. You can see exactly what he wants you to see when you stand in the right spot. It makes a huge difference. We'll show you. So you can stand on the crate, and it really has to do with your shadows as well. It's not good when the shadows are too long. You sit on the crate and Groot will give you a flower. Look how much difference it looks from this direction. So let me get a quick picture of it.
Like this, the way it comes out of the picture.
Ooh. I am Groot. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep swimming. That's right. When you stop swimming, you don't get anywhere. So just keep on swimming. Sarah, thank you guys so much. I know you guys have been asking for updates. Appreciate it. Yesterday was official. We did sign the document that says that, we've got 2 more weeks. Of course, it's a lovely document that says, on February 15th, if you haven't evacuated, you will be starting the eviction process. I'm like, great. Not that we'll ever get to that point, but it is windy here today, Julie. It's a little breezy. Very much indeed. All right, so before we get started, before we get into this, because I wanted to know, where were we going today? We're going left or right? We have done so far 3 days of Festival of the Arts on recent live streams. And on all 3 days, we have picked a booth and just explored and reviewed all of the food from that booth. So what are we gonna do today? And because I don't get to do as much prep as I've done on most other streams, I usually do a lot of production work and preparation and trying to get stuff done. for all of our streams so that, you know, we're good and prepared for what's going to be happening. And yeah, not so much for today. So today, it's kind of important for us. Here, let's do it this way. Turn around this way. So, for today, get our handy dandy festival passport. What are we going to try today? What do you guys think? Thank you, Disney fans for life. Appreciate that. Daniel, Magical Videos, welcome in. Glad you can subscribe today. Everybody want to say hello and welcome to one of our newest members. Glad to see you in today. And so far, we've already had 4 new members, including Bonnie, Daniel here, and 2 others. So if you're one of the other 2, feel free to introduce yourselves. We'd love to see and know who you are and welcome you in. Like our buddy Jared here, who we got the chance to experience with, at least online. First time experience riding Rise of the Resistance. Love that kind of stuff and being part of the community. So welcome in, Jared. Good to see you. Artist table in America is something Brandy suggested. Let's see. And I know exactly what's there, but let's talk about it. Oh, you know what we still need to get at some point? We need to get the sushi donut over in the Goshiki over in Japan. There's only 2 things at the Goshiki. There's the chicken kushaji, breaded and fried chicken with yum yum sauce and vegetables, and then the sushi donut, a donut-shaped sushi featuring salmon, tuna, shrimp, cucumber, and sesame seeds over a decorated plate of wasabi, aioli, sriracha, and eel sauce. So that is one possibility. And then over in the artist table, which was, I believe, was it Brandy's? Brandy's suggestion would go to the artist table. Artist table has beef Wellington with his mushroom duxelle, prosciutto, puff pastry, red wine, demi-glaze, and baby vegetables. The pan-seared scallops with vanilla butternut squash puree, brown butter cauliflower puree, and lime foam. And then the pistachio cake, the cherry mousse and morello cherries. And then the beverage, they have a non-alcoholic sipping chocolate flight, which I love. We've had this before on a stream last year. White chocolate, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate. Huge flight. Boy, the sun just came out. Look at that beautiful sun. Here, so let's turn it around this way a little bit. Look at that. Better. Welcome in, Tony. Good to see you. Well, Daniel, we're here every Monday through Friday. We hit all 4 of the parks almost every single week, and then we go to Universal and have some fun too. Matter of fact, Saturday is the new Mardi Gras festival starting at Universal. You should come over and have some Universal fun with us as well. How do we get a passport for an International Flower and Garden Festival? They make these things readily available. First thing is there's going to be a big booth right there, big little stand at the beginning when you walk in the front entrance, and you can grab them there. Or if you forget to grab one as you walk in, any of the food booths to go around the World Showcase, when you go up to order, there should be a little plastic stand, and it's going to be full of these little passports. So whether you get it at the entrance or you get it when you order your first bit of food, they make them readily available. Naomi says, we totally skipped the Italy booth while we were there. We thought it was way too expensive. There's a trend. There's a trend there when it comes to the Italy booth. I'm gonna tell you. We talked about that one before. And Jared says, love being a part of the Magic crew. I hope you all enjoy hanging out and being a part of this crew. I'll tell you what, it's a great group of people. They really are. I mean, right there. I can just put myself on mute and let you guys chat, and you guys are good. I love these guys. Fonzarelli says we're at 97 likes, 98 likes. Does that mean we're about to hit 100? That would be cool. Welcome in, Fairy Tale 100 Years quote. Virtual hug. We all need some Need some real hugs eventually too. Hello, Mary. Having a beautiful day here so far at EPCOT. This is just great weather. Naomi says we had the scallops. They were good until Mom crunched down on something like sand. Oh, ooh. It was our first time trying them, and Mom laughed. I'm so sorry, Heather. I love scallops. I really do. I love scallops. But every once in a while, you're going to get one of those, unfortunately. But no, when I went on my very first Disney cruise, I told my server the first night if there were any scallops on the menus throughout the week, that's what I wanted for my dinner. And lo and behold, he never took my order. If there were scallops on the menu, he just skipped me and he just brought me the scallops. I love it. Pikachu says, okay, my neck is still messed up, but getting better. My chiropractor said Tuesday. Hopefully that gets to be better. I mean, nobody wants to be have a pain in the neck. That's rough. And Fonzarella says we hit 100 likes. Guys, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Why does that make a difference? We hit 100 likes. YouTube will start sharing our stream out. And we get to have wonderful people like Bonnie and David pop into our stream, realize that they love hanging out with people like this, and they hit the subscribe button, and our community gets bigger. So thank you guys for hitting that like button.
Masks fully covering your mouth and nose are required when indoors. Wash your hands often and cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cowboy Goofy says, will you watch Trevor Carlton at 12:15 for us? I'd love to see Trevor. I always enjoy Trevor. It's like 45 minutes from now. I don't know if we can make it over to grab something and get back by the 12:15, but hey, we can do it. I'm all for it. I love Trevor. They are, Daniel, they are extremely nice people. And if they're not nice, we have some really awesome moderators who protect our community and our stream so that we'll be family friendly. And if somebody comes in and doesn't want to be nice and doesn't want to enjoy the parks in a positive way, they will be reminded that we want that in our community here. And if they still don't want to be nice and hang out with everybody else in the way that we expect them to, then they will be asked to leave. I say asked, but I tell you what, Sandy, this week has been hard. This past 2 weeks has been really hard on us as a family. It was hard Monday not getting to chat with you guys because, it's like hanging out with friends, and I felt like we missed some things. So I felt really disconnected. So it's great to be around. Thank you, Cowboy Goofy. Cowboy Goofy is now part of our Magic crew as well. Everybody say hello to Cowboy Goofy. All right, so if we're gonna grab some foods, welcome in, Cowboy Goofy. I haven't yet, Naomi. That's still on the list. What do you think? Did you guys enjoy it? And if so, what was the best thing you enjoyed there? Thank you, Jennifer. I really did. I was talking with somebody Monday night, and I was like, I feel like I've not had that connection that I needed today. So, John the Barber, welcome in. Good morning. All right, so now that we figured out, let's go grab some food. Let me go turn this thing back around and let's get going. Well, most definitely, GME 1970. We want to get back into our schedule of doing this every Monday through Friday. But here in the next couple of weeks, do keep in mind that if you wake up on a day and you don't see a stream, it could be just one of those days in which something else major is happening and we just don't have the block of time because, it takes me about an hour to do everything I need to do to set up a stream and get it ready to where I can turn the button on. About an hour of round trip travel. And then, 3 hours streaming, at least 2 or 3 hours. So if we just have a day in which I don't have that 5-hour block, we may not have a stream that day. And hopefully that will be very short-lived. So I appreciate you guys being a little flexible with us here until we get settled back in. yesterday it was very necessary for us to head to the bank and then have another meeting and get that extension signed. So we couldn't find a way to make it work within the time frame we needed.
Yeah, the one day.
Oh no, we had an accident. We had somebody drop some food. It's very sad when that happens. Oh, such a nice, pleasant day. I'm going to have to make sure I hydrate, though. It becomes a lot more of an issue when all of a sudden it's back in the 80s. Oh, boy. When you walk by the illegal selfie stick that extends way more than it should. So who out there in the crew today hanging out with us is from the Canada region? Where are our Canadian friends out today? This one I think is pretty cool. A hockey puck. Never played hockey, and that always seems a lot heavier than I ever expected it to actually be. Can you imagine that coming at your face? That's my determining factor. Should I play this sport if this comes at my face?
And some of their jobs is to catch it.
That would be a no.
Have you seen hockey players like pads and stuff?
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Are they just like extremely thick? I'm assuming they're extremely heavy too.
Oh yes, they are.
Yeah. I just don't know if I'd want to take that risk. Have a good afternoon. I know the feeling, Jared. I still go back to the story, and I apologize for telling it over and over and over again, but I can't put it out of my memory. As one of I think it was probably about a month after, or maybe 6 weeks after Voodoo Donut first opened up over at City Walk. We were walking out one night. They had extremely long lines to get these donuts. I mean, people were waiting in line for an hour or more, and this couple was walking out of the City Walk area and into the garage deck, and they were stepping down some steps, and the guy lost his footing and fell, and he dropped the pink box of there was like a dozen donuts inside, and these aren't cheap donuts. So it's like $30 for that box of donuts. And it hit the ground and just donuts everywhere. And he just sat on the ground, and I swear, if it would have been me, I would have just sat there and cried. I felt horrible for him. Now, if we had been at Disney and a Disney cast member had seen that, they would have gone and gotten him another box, I'm sure. But, this was in the middle of a public area. So this poor couple just sat there and looked downtrodden. Thank you, Disney fans for life. All right. Hopefully we get to meet up with you guys and say hello. David E says, I'm Canadian. Dude, how do you deal with those hockey pucks just flying around? You don't have like hockey pucks flying around everywhere, do you? It's sort of like, you know, people go, we want to go to America and get hamburgers everywhere. Got our Canadians raising their hands. Welcome in, Lisa. Glad to have you. Sarah says I went to college 40 minutes from the border. Does that count? I don't know. What was your degree in? That makes a difference. Isn't it funny, David? It's funny because you look at this stuff and you're like, yeah, I don't wear that. No, we don't all walk around going, hey, what are you talking about? But I know we all have stereotypes across all cultures. So I've shown you guys here in the UK. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me go back. I'm going to backtrack a little bit because some people may not have watched it with us before. My son has it a lot. Michelle says almost dropped my donut when I was taking pictures of it. You know, there's always a chance of something like that happening. Financial and emotional tears. They're very much connected. Very much connected. So, my dad paid $13 for 2 scoops of ice cream in a mall in Atlanta. He was outside the parking lot. 1 scoop fell off and had to pay me. He picked it up, put it back on the car. Best $7.50 ice cream ever. So only during the Festival of the Arts will you see certain characters in specific pavilions. Of course, you know, you've got these guys here from Nottingham hanging out here in the UK pavilion. And when it's got also on the other side, it's funny, I was just thinking you've got trying to remember, on the other side you've got Peter Pan and you've got these guys here, and there's one more though, I think, and I think we missed it last time we came through. Now I wonder if they're going to be wearing a green hat with a feather in it too. You know, you got Peter Pan, Robin Hood. I don't know if this is going to work, guys, but I'm going to go see. I have not vetted this. I have not done any pre-work on it, but notice a little garden here, little hedge garden, little hedge maze. I wish it was taller. I wish it was a baller. I wish I had a girl I'd call her, but I think I want to go to Disneyland Paris just so I can go through their maze, because it's, you know, I think it's supposed to be even better than this. But I don't know. We're just kind of going to go through here. I forgot, but in the past, because I was looking at some older pictures, there used to be something in here, and I did not check to see if they added it back. So I thought, well, let's just try it out. Has anybody ever played in the maze? Michelle says she found Peter Pan, or at least his shadow, right? So I don't know if this returned or not, but I thought I should at least check. Maybe not. But it's kind of fun to have the kids come in here and run around, because if they're short enough, then it really is a very tall maze. And I love the fact that they have like a little kids entrance right there. Like you can go in. No, he did not return. Or at least I didn't find him. I can't remember in the past where it was. It was either here or there. They had a character hidden inside the hedge maze. But not here. Welcome in, D. Snowed in, 8 inches, travel warning, no one can be out on the roads. Oh, man, that's rough. Hello, it's Mary. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary.
Now, my show of umbrellas, do you come to this holiday? Oh, I see a few umbrellas, that's right, but it's always best to bring our umbrellas with us to travel, isn't it? Does anyone know the name of my umbrella? Well, this is Polly, of course. Can you say hello to Polly?
Hello, Polly.
Come down here as well. Also here.
No, of course. Here's the Shadow Peter. It looks nice. It looks nice. I just don't want to be in it. Well, you know, this is when it comes to snow tolerance, my snow tolerance is about, 5-10 minutes of, oh, this is cool. And then you start to get wet. Then you start to get cold. And I tend to change my opinion very, very quickly. Oh, pardon me.
Okay.
I'll need to get my nails done. I need a little touch up, Michelle.
Because there's not much of an accent. I don't know. Getting this much of accent for like upstate New York or like it's hard for me to tell because we went from New Jersey, so like all my family had parents. You can tell like I have a New York accent. My sister's pretty. Are we going back down?
So if you guys are just joining us, so we're here at EPCOT. Enjoying another day here at the 2022 EPCOT International Festival of the Arts, which goes all the way until February 21st. At which point, after that Monday, it goes away. They start moving everything over and getting ready for March for the Flower and Garden Festival. We jump right from one to the other. Good afternoon, happy Thursday. It's a windy day. It's a Wednesday, windy Thursday. Get back on the right side of the path. Makes it easier. It's good to have our Skyliner up and running again. I said it's good to have our Skyliner running again. That was your cue. You're like the people mover that never stops. We did have a week-long maintenance. It was the first time they've had a week-long maintenance like that down for the EPCOT line. It's been scheduled for months. Hello, Philly fan 77. You lurking or you working? Are you hardly lurking? Lurking hard or hardly lurking? I know, Naomi. I'm so sorry. At the beginning of the stream, I was telling everybody that everybody who was traveling with us as their Travelmation travel agent last week, I felt like we ought to be able to extend the do-over button, because today is a high of 83, tomorrow's a high of 86. Now, mind you, Saturday and Sunday we are supposed to get some rain again, but it looks really nice. So Calvin's talking about the fact that there's a new secret smoke break place. That is, if you come right over here, jump over the wall, climb through the flower bed, over the bushes and along the edge, right there at the bridge, is a great smoking spot where you can smoke, get your nicotine, and the cool thing is when it's over, they even send security down to help you back up and all the way back outside of the park. So it's pretty cool. That's kind of one of those things where you look at that and that's happening. We have a phrase that I'm sure you guys are familiar with. We use in our families. Not my monkeys. Phrase, not my monkeys, not my circus. I actually did not know that until several years ago, and that was taught to me by our good friend Steve Watkins, who here in the chat today introduced me to that phrasing.
Yes.
I have my own circus, but that one's not my circus, so I can't do nothing about it. I can only control my own monkeys. And if I can do that, I'm doing good at best. Yes. So here's the thing. There's two things wrong with what they did. First of all, they stepped way off the path and down into areas that you're not supposed to go to as a guest. And the only reason why is they don't want you falling into the water and then suing them for, having unsafe conditions. But it's also because, well, smoking's not allowed inside of a Disney World park. They have smoking areas outside the parks, entrances and exits, but not inside the park. Andrew, welcome in. Bonjour. How are you doing today, Belle?
Wonderful. Started reading Peter Pan again. Lots of pirates, though.
Lots of pirates today? I'm just glad that there's sunshine.
I am.
The lovely sunshine. So the fact that it was a little chilly here earlier this week.
And I was saying it never snowed. See, I like the snow because that way you can have snowball fights.
No, that's true.
It's very good.
We don't get to enjoy that very often around in this area. So, but
Mrs. Pop does always have something for everybody.
well, have a wonderful afternoon, Belle. It's good to see you again, and give our regards to the beast.
I will. I'll tell you.
Thank you. Naomi, yes, I can. I can stream my riding remmies. We've had a lot of people who were able to get in early entry since they were staying on property who can get on pretty quickly. So, I think Gabriel and Jill a week and a half ago came in even at regular rope drop and still only waited about 40 minutes for a brand new attraction is not bad. The only challenge, it's not really a challenge actually at all, is the fact that the best way for you guys to experience it is for me to hold the 3D glasses in front of the lens. I need to come up with a way to have a 3D attachment, like permanently put on. not permanently put on, something I can just hang on the camera so that you guys can see it all in 3D. It's not really 3D when you guys watch it, but it takes away one of the images and makes it less blurry. Good afternoon, Lone Star. How are you? We really should put a sarcasm warning on our streams. It is a family-friendly stream, but there might be occasional clumps of the sarcasm here and there.
All right, ready? Say bye-bye. Thank you. Have a good day. Jay, I'd like to say a surprise.
That is really the funniest part about that Disney Fanatics is that they're just like not even 2 minutes around the corner is the actual spot. Hello, princess. You know it's good when Belle's out in her regular outfit without having to have a wrap on. So Dee, I think I'm glad you brought that up. I've actually got the details. I will be posting that. We are going to be having our next Zoom call for all of our patrons on patreon.com. So our Ear to Ear Magic patron Zoom call should be held next Tuesday. I like to alternate between Saturdays where everyone can join and Tuesdays where more people are usually available without having to have like weekend engagement. So, and I believe that is the 8th. So if you want to tentatively put down our next Zoom call at 7 p.m. on February the 8th on Tuesday, and I'll get the details out for everybody. And to all of our patrons out there, thank you guys so much for supporting us here at Ear to Ear Magic. Ooh, did it just go black? Maybe you guys can see it. It should be coming up. There we go. This is a list of all of our patrons on patreon.com. Thank you to every single one of you guys for making it possible. Your monthly commitment to us as a channel and to each other as a community is just amazing. So thank you guys for that. And if you'd like to join this list and check out what else we may have as far as material and pictures and chat we don't have elsewhere off stream, you can check it out at patreon.com/Ear to Ear Magic. And we will be having our monthly Zoom call next week. Everybody on this list is invited. Come on in. Everybody comes in video, audio. We get to hear and see everybody and get to know you a little bit better. So love you to have you come join us next week. It's like a moment of zen right now. So what should I put in the middle? Should I put the Disney gate? Or is it better to have Spaceship Earth? Hello, Beverly. Welcome in. Haley will be thrilled to join the stream again. That's true. See? There we go. Silver lining. No sunscreen was needed next week. All right. By the way, back on Tuesday when we had our short stream on Tuesday, I'd like to go back and thank Andrew again. He had a cool PayPal that he sent in that was, you know, for the February 1st. What I didn't pick up on was he did 2 of them and I only saw 1. So special thanks again to Andrew for the fun little $2.01 PayPal to commemorate February 1st. I thought that was really inventive, creative. That will be cool. Lucas could join too.
Who I saw?
All right. So before we get in line, or as we are in line, let me actually make a little modification here. Brandy suggested we go to the artist table, which I know has been a favorite of many people that I've heard lately. And because thanks to the awesome donations to the channel this morning from Rob and from Lauren, we have a little bit of funds to grab some food today. So let me transfer that over. There we go. Jump in the line. Get some scallops this time. Hopefully there's no sand in them. I know, Naomi. Jen can tell you from the Florida Park Explorers they waited almost an hour in this line the first time they came. Crazy, huh? Oh, that would be so cool if we could all play. We could all play Hot Wheels City. Think about it. You guys could join the patron call next Tuesday, and Lucas could show you. Everybody could play Hot Wheels. That would be so much fun. I wouldn't even have to talk. I could just turn my video off and just sit there and play Hot Wheels. Mad Catter's down in 78 days. It's going to be a hot 78 days at that point, too. All right, so let's see. This is what we're going to be looking at. The beef Wellington, the pan-seared scallops, and the pistachio cake. So we'll grab, like we've been talking about, let's get everything so we can try it out. Ooh, I kind of want that sipping chocolate flight too. Is that going to overdo it, do you think? Is that too much? What do you guys think? Do you think I can do all of them and the sipping chocolate? Hello, hello. I think we're going to want a little bit of everything. So let's get a beef Wellington, a scallops, pistachio cake, and because I'm a glutton for punishment, forget it. I'm just a glutton. Let's go with the chocolate flight.
the one with alcohol or without alcohol?
Without, please. I can't be held responsible for what I might do.
Okay.
You know.
So it's gonna be $28.75.
All right.
Is it credit card?
Debit card.
Perfect. No, we don't. No, only beer. We have the red wine. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Oh, you know what? Oh, so I just realized I ordered everything and I have one hand. I can be wherever I need to be. I might just grab a table close by.
If you want to grab one of these, I can.
If I say I can do that as well.
I need
I
a beef Wellington, a cake.
appreciate that. So I got the chocolate flight non-alcoholic, but I know those bottles, even though I can't see the front. Is that Mozart?
Yeah.
So if you get the alcoholic chocolate flight, it comes with the Mozart chocolate liqueur. Ooh, that might be a return trip. I got the non-alcoholic. Oh yes, 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 indeed. It will be a hot one, and for certain. All right. So yes, those bottles, you can see the foil cover. Those are all Mozart liqueurs. That would be good. All right. Thank you.
That takes everything from you.
I think so. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Is that table over there to the side? Is that open? Let me just grab this one here.
That one has a mess. I don't know if you want to grab that one.
Oh, this is good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I always forget. Normally my wife is with me, and it's so much easier when we have, more than just one hand.
Like, do you guys have trays? We're like, no. They're like, oh, because we ordered everything here.
Think how much more you can buy if you just get trays.
Yeah.
Just fill the tray up. Thank you very much, Elise. I appreciate it. So the beef Wellington. The scallops, the pistachio, and the sipping chocolate. Anybody want some? All right, so let me grab some silverware. And in the meantime, if you guys can watch the food, if anybody comes and steals a bite, just give me a description so that I can find him and get a food review. I'll be back in just a heartbeat. All right, so let's get a picture, shall we? Plates are always hard to get photos because they're so elongated. That chocolate's going to be good, but I'm going to need some water as well. Alright. Let's turn this thing around now. Going over the chocolate. Oh yeah. It looks pretty good, doesn't it, Bond Girls 007? Like a smorgasbord. Alright. Turn this around this way. We are over in the artist table, which is in the American Pavilion. Where to start? Where to start? Alright, I'm going to do the scallops first. They always are, Travis. They always are. Welcome in. Sandy Pandy, good to see you again. Welcome in this afternoon. And we are really close to hitting our next milestone of 150 likes. Only 13 away. So, if you guys are just joining in, welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you're joining us for the first time. And say hello to everybody in the chat. But if not, hit the like button and jump on in. Right. I want to get into this, but I got to show you guys again. Here are the scallops. After I take a bite of the decoration, like burnt toast. So, let's try a bite. Butternut squash aioli or puree. I got a piece of sand too. A little grit. First bite has some grit in it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'm gonna have some of that burnt toast. It does. It kind of tastes like burnt cornbread. Like a, not a pancake, but a griddle cake. And vanilla butternut squash puree, brown butter cauliflower puree, and lime foam. I guess that's butternut squash pieces in there then. I love scallops. I don't know, I'm not getting a huge amount of like crazy flavor from the purees. A little gritty. was okay. I don't know. What would I rate the scallops? Now, I really like scallops. I have a high expectation of what I expect from scallops. Overall, from the flavor, on a scale of 1 to 5 Brunos, I'll give it 3. They were good size. They were cooked well, but I didn't really get a lot out of the vanilla butternut squash puree. It was just very even keeled. So not bad, but I would not have liked to have waited in line an hour for that. That would have been unpleasant. So the caramelist char on the scallop. I do too. I've always been a huge fan of the scallops. Yes, I have little Chef Mickey in my pocket, see? Ready to eat. So, here's the beef Wellington. Alright. Ed Catter, what do you think a person would spend with no sit-down restaurants and no major souvenirs in one day at the park? How many people in your party? I would budget around $40 per person for eating just meals, 2 meals. Throw in another $10, $15 for like snacks, you know, a couple of snacks. They're talking $55 per person for food. Depending on what your souvenir budget is, you want to buy a popcorn bucket or something like that. Throw in an extra 25, 30 bucks. So let's see, let's just say for a family of 4, I'd probably say about $250 in cash just to be on the safe side. All right, let's try this beef Wellington. Big old pearl onion, carrots. I gotta cut it all up. Gonna bite with it all in there. With a mushroom. Good flavor on the beef. Carrot's a little al dente. This is good. I like this. So again, beef Wellington, the mushroom, prosciutto, puff pastry, red wine, demi glace, baby vegetables. The onion I think is pretty cool because you don't always get to see a gigantic onion like that that you can cut up and eat with your food. And then you've got the, kind of hard to see, I'm kind of backlit there. Better. All kind of falls apart. Now, I love all the dishes they do that include little baby vegetables off the side. I like that.
Top layer is like four.
I think it'll be good with that. It's a good thing to just to be safe side. Be good. Grand Robotics, welcome in. Having a little bit of lunch here at the artist table. And Cowboy Goofy, I apologize. We took a little too long getting food because Trevor's halfway through his painting already. See if we can catch another performance later. All right. The beef Wellington. A little beef in my teeth. Let's see, how would I do this? The beef flavor was good, the prosciutto was nice. I even liked the mushroom. Baby vegetables were good. The carrot was a little underdone for my taste, but still okay. I like carrots that way anyway. I eat raw carrots, it's not a big a deal. I don't know. I think out of all of them, I'd probably do 4 out of 5 burnos. Would I get it again? Yeah, I would get the beef Wellington again. It was good. It was good. Good flavor. Nice dish. Sarah says I was pretty spot on. So let me switch this out real quick. Got it. So, because is the food worth the money? It's always getting a little bit more pricier to do some of the stuff, but the beef Wellington, I think was nice. Scallops are always going to be a pricey food item. The flavors of the scallops, I don't know. Maybe not as much, but the beef Wellington, I think so. All right. So at Mad Catter, it's not so much there's certain days you go to certain parks. It's just depending on how things work. If you're going in April, you should be fine as far as not being at the first of a festival, so that shouldn't be a problem. EPCOT festivals are oftentimes very busy on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, more so than others. So if you're going over courses of time and you have only a couple of weekdays, or you only have a couple of weekends, if you want to do a food festival, it's always nicer because you notice the line. I only waited about less than 5 minutes for this food. If I had come on Saturday, I may have waited twice, if not 3 times as long for the same food. So EPCOT festivals are best to come during the weekday if you can do it. And if you can avoid it, I'd probably stay away from Magic Kingdom on Sundays or Mondays. People come for long vacations, that's always the first park they go to. So, somebody was asking, what are we drinking? And it probably is chilled. It's probably going to be a bad thing for me. Should have tried this before. But got our chocolate flight. Drinking chocolate. Drinking chocolate is going to be the white chocolate, the milk chocolate, and the dark chocolate. I wouldn't normally drink this all by myself. Normally Susan would be with me, but she likes her dark chocolate. Walter Fulton said, I have got great news. I got an email from America's Got Talent Virtual Audition, and I'm waiting for answer for the, from agency's producer in early spring. That's awesome. Man, that's so cool. We have somebody comes in our stream. He was on America's Got Talent last year. Mr. Anthony. I don't know if he's still in the chat at the moment or not. Yes, you can. You can bring it on the monorail, no problem. I should have started trying these beforehand while they were still very, very hot. The white chocolate is like drinking a liquid Cadbury cream egg. You guys ever had a Cadbury cream egg? Like was sat in the car, got all melty. You bite off the chocolate and you suck out the insides. This is it. Very sweet. Milk chocolate. Good afternoon, James. You know, that's a really good idea, Chandler. If you had some things that would complement with chocolate, this would be a great flight to go and dip away at.
That's also very
Very thick. Sticks it inside of your mouth. Like the milk chocolate as well. Now I'm eating the top of the Cadbury cream egg. This is why I got the water out too. It'll stick to my throat. Matt Catter, what parks do I do on what days? I change it up every week. I try to do it different so that we have people who only watch on Mondays. You know, throughout the course of the month, they'll get to see all the parks. So I tend to trade it. I try to switch it up. Let me know if I'm wrong though. If you guys ever see me and my schedule is off, let me know. If you guys ever have any suggestions, you can always reach me. Send me an email, chris@eartoearmagic.com. Let me know. Guys, Chris, you're going to Animal Kingdom way too often. Take it into account. Always love some feedback. By the way, if you guys are watching for the very first time, drinking chocolate. I mean, it's cups of chocolate. Now, time for the dark chocolate. This is delectable. If you love chocolate and you've never had drinking chocolate, what a treat. I waited too long to try this one. This is almost like half melted fudge. I mean, it's thick. I have been to a theme park before, bought the little fudge at the gift shops, and like ate it, some of it on the way home while it was still sort of half melted. It's exactly what it tastes like. Oh God. Now, if you want a adult version of this treat, you can get it with Mozart. It looks like they have, I think I saw the white chocolate, the strawberry, and the chocolate liqueur. Mozart liqueurs are pretty amazing. They're great for desserts and the like. So, Hawk the Fam, I'm going to say an American Cadbury egg because thanks to Miss Sugar Cookie, who found this the other day. I do have a British version I can try, but I haven't dug into it yet. So, Nova was very interested in that bag, by the way. Thank you guys for hitting those thumbs up today. It's so sweet. And normally Susan's here to eat it with me. Here, I'm gonna set this to the side because I'm gonna enjoy that some more. But let's talk about the pistachio cake. Okay, the pistachio cake has cherry mousse and morello cherries. So, pretty presentation. And if you think that I'm going to eat some of this without dipping it in my Greek chocolate, then you're new to us, and you need to hit that subscribe button. Because you don't know me very well. All right, let's try some pistachio. Oh, wow. All right, so the little red ones are like a cream that's been dusted. Wow. Okay, the pistachio was good, but it didn't have like a hit of flavor. Man, this morello cherry, it's like in your face. Okay. Now I'm going to do the thing that sometimes upsets people. Dip it in chocolate. Hey, look, it's a deer. That's good stuff. Remember, says I figured you should be throwing your pinky out. So, little chocolate, cherry, stem. Here, I'm going to do it this way. Look at the chocolate cherry. I'm assuming this is all edible. I'm not going to get a cherry stem or a pit or something like that, so. That is good. There's a lot going on in this dish for dessert. Welcome in, Mesa. Glad you could join us, and welcome to the Magic Crew. We're having pistachio cake over at EPCOT for today. A little bit of morello cherry. I find the pistachio cake is a little dry, so it needs something to go with it. Luckily, there's lots of cherry gel and other good stuff on this plate. So mix it up. Don't be scared. Much better when you put some cherry on it. Hey Colin, how you doing? Welcome in. Chris, I heard there isn't an age limit of using AARP. Can guests use AARP for the parks and rides? I don't really think AARP itself has any benefit inside the parks. I mean, if you're going to get benefits because you need it for certain things like the DAS system, it has nothing to do with whether or not you're part of AARP. But there is no age limit to AARP. I could sign up for AARP. A 25-year-old could sign up for AARP. So they're always like, man, AARP people always save, money on hotel discounts when you go, up and down the road. They do. Anyone can join. Anyone. But as far as in the park benefits, I don't really know of any, Lisa, honestly. Wow. This red stuff, it's got a kick. I mean, it's just flavor bomb of cherry. I drink Hershey chocolate out of the can. Nothing to you, man. And we're gonna do a little dipperoo here. Crafting hour. Remember the cherry? Oh yeah. Cherry's going in the chocolate. Okay, pistachio. A lot of different flavors, lots of little combinations of what you can move around. Pistachio cake was a little dry. It needed whatever you could find on the plate to go along with it. But out of 1 to 5 Brunos, remember we don't talk about Bruno, I would give the pistachio cake 4 Brunos. I would eat that again. You could share that, but it's a small enough portion that if you have a dessert, people who really love their desserts, if you're not going to eat a lot of other stuff, you might not be okay with sharing. If you're having lots of food around the festival, it's a good bite because there's duplicates on each side of the plate. So if you both work on each end and meet in the middle, it works out well. So, 7-foot frame, rats along his backs. When he calls your name, it all fades to black. We don't talk about Bruno. All right. So Beverly, we were gifted an amazing gift while we were at Universal on Tuesday. Miss Sugar Cookie, who is often in our chats, came and bestowed upon Susan, I didn't even know she was there, a bag of really awesome treats. And they contain a lot of Cadbury treats, and supposedly the Cadbury chocolate that they make for the UK market as opposed to the United States market is better. So I'm going to try it and find out. It is a go away green, isn't it? Hey Matt. Well, I didn't get because of this week's wonky schedule and unpredictability, I didn't get the stream up this morning until right before 8 o'clock. So I apologize for not having the whole schedule out this week. Next week I'll try to have at least a skeleton schedule out, so get you guys a little bit better prepared for coming in, but glad you found it. This is a lot of chocolate. So, if you guys are just jumping in, we were at the artist table over in American Adventure. Go back and rewind a little bit. We had the beef Wellington, the pan-seared scallops, and the pistachio cake. My favorite was probably the beef Wellington with the pistachio cake behind it. The scallops were okay. The scallops were cooked well. Just the flavor itself wasn't all that. It wasn't, I'll wait in line an hour for it kind of flavor, if that makes any sense. Congratulations, Hillary. You accepted the job. That's awesome. That is much kudos. When do you start? So, what we're celebrating right now, at least until February 21st. So you guys always know the Festival of the Arts always starts on a Friday. It always ends on a Monday. It's always about 6 weeks long, and always stops just in time for them to clear up everything and then get ready for the Flower and Garden Festival, which will be coming in March. So, only notice Hatbox Ghost using the term only. That's only a foot more than we have. Each of these cups is still half full. It's so sweet. Now, sometimes you'll hear me say, this dish was too sweet, it's too much, it's too decadent. But it's chocolate. Put your mute for a medium. So excited to try the beef Wellington. I'll have to go back and watch your full review. Hey, Jennifer, go see how many Brunos came up. Welcome in, Jenny G. Start next week. Yay. Does that mean we don't get to have you join us in the middle of the day anymore? You have to come in at lunch break, coffee breaks, smoke breaks, tea breaks, whatever breaks you want to have. You can come in and say hello. You can come in on your breaks and tell us what all the other people did in the office that just grinds your gears. Happy Thursday, Jenny. I would try to beef Wellington because the host of Master Chef was adamant it was very hard to master. I'd like to take it at a reasonable price, yes. Back in grad school, I worked at a restaurant. I only worked on Friday and Saturday nights. They would often have their special was beef Wellington. It was so pricey. Extremely, extremely pricey. Dave and Sherry, it may be a chocolate connection. Because if you don't drink it quickly, it really starts to thicken up. And I wish I had like a cake or something I can pour this on top of. Hey Linda B, good to see you. Good to see you last night too. Did you enjoy the show over at Hollywood Studios?
Oh, do they have their own pool?
Hello, Heather. I think we all need a little break every once in a while, don't we? Habas goes, don't have to worry about what anyone is doing in the office today. No one came today. Those are kind of fun days. I've spent days like that in my office before. It was like a huge office, but nobody was there except for me. It was weird. Chris, is Cowfish over at City Walk a good place to eat? I have had the sushi. I have not had the burgushi, and I don't know what burgushi is. I have had it described to me by so many people that I could even think about, and I still to this day, Julie, cannot tell you what burgushi is. So if you have burgushi before I do, tell me what you think of it. If I have it next, I'll let you guys know about it too. But I still can't figure out what burgushi is. The sushi was pretty good though. Has anyone else had burgushi? Has anyone else been to Cowfish and tried the burgushi? Now, I need to keep walking, but I got so much chocolate left. This is a lot of chocolate. I have 3 cups. Where's Susan? Susan! Susan! I need to have some chocolate with you. You guys have to make sure you let Susan know that she needs to come on tomorrow's stream. Uh-oh. Went overboard.
Yeah, what do you think it's too? It's like a mousse. It's very mousse.
So I'm going to combine.
But I would really like
I am not going to walk away from this chocolate. So but I can't carry this whole thing around with me. So dark chocolate, white chocolate, all the chocolate's going in one cup. What they binky in the air.
well, firm it up.
Alright. Aha! It's so thick it just coats the back of your throat. Alright, let's get to walking.
All right, well, Dad's off having Japanese food. I bowed out this morning with I'm off to Japan to get some veggies. You know, I try to get
Alright. Thanks, Mike. I love this shirt. I lost it for a bit. I couldn't figure out where it was. I put it at the edge of my bed and fell in between the bed frame and the bed. And I lost it for like 3 weeks. I was really upset. I just washed that shirt. Where did it go? I don't know what I need with this chocolate, but man, all in my throat. So the chocolate, the drinking chocolate here, out of 1 to 5 Brunos? Really?
You like the White House or no? Where
It was our wedding day. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. No clouds in the sky. All right. Let's get set up and get going again.
It would be better if that. I like the white chocolate. Oh my gosh, that brings me. Not even much. Alright, I've never been in a real dark chocolate.
Now, I wouldn't normally do something as just archaic as just mixing them all together. It defeats the whole purpose of having them all different. But look, once I combine them, it has a whole cup of chocolate. I in my own moral confinements, societal conforms, and motifs of what is customary, could not in my heart throw away enough drinking chocolate that would fill an entire cup. So
Shade them a little more, whatever you need to do.
I'm gonna have to get water after that too.
Happy with
It's so
your
thick.
sketch. You want to sign your name and date it.
Hey, they're sketching Oswald.
Sign it at the bottom or wherever you want there.
I bet if I leave this on the trash can long enough, it'll warm back up.
And that is Oswald. You guys feeling good about those?
The lucky
Yeah?
rabbit.
Give yourself a round of applause for drawing Oswald in your circles and your shading and all that. All right, so I've been doing this in every class. If you guys will for me, I'm going to take a selfie with you guys. You're going to hold up your drawings and show me so I can see it. Pick up all of them. I'll do one side, then I'll do the other side, okay? All right, we'll get this side first. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Awesome. Those look great. All right, let's see your drawings. Awesome. These look really good, guys. All right, let's get a selfie on this side.
I've never tried to dry Oswald.
Okay, good. All right, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming out to the Animation Academy today and doing some drawing with me.
Animation Academy
hope you
comes
like
out
your
several
drawings.
times per day during
You
the
can
Festival of the
keep
Arts.
those, you can keep the pencils, and all you got to do is turn in the clipboards when you go. And then if you want to come back out and draw Orange Bird, we're drawing Orange Bird at 1:30 here in the same theater. And then I'll be over at the Disney Artist Tent from 3 to 6 across from Canada if you want to come say hi later on.
Well,
enjoy the rest of the festival. Hope you guys have a good day.
over the past several weeks, and we have been seeing them do pipe work over at Fantasmic. And there is a Twitter account that does flyovers to Disney World, in which their recent flyover just a couple of days ago showed that the water is back in Fantasmic. If you can believe the date that it was taken as actual, I'm pretty sure it probably is. Then it seems as though they've completed their duct work and whatever else they're doing at Fantasmic. So I gotta hope, I gotta believe they're gonna start hiring and getting our characters back into play, bringing back cast members to perform. And if they bring those cast members back, then that means we're gonna get some more socially distanced meet and greets over at Hollywood Studios. I most certainly hope so. Have I heard any specific dates just yet? Not yet. I think we're all ready for Fantasmic to come back, though. Who would love to go see Fantasmic again here soon? Welcome in, Linda. Guys, you can join us today. Welcome to EPCOT. As John has so put it, I have taken my drinking chocolate, my milk chocolate, my white chocolate, and my dark chocolate, and put them all together and Frankensteined my chocolate. Because I just couldn't throw them away. Welcome in, Kevin. Glad to have you. Oh, Sarah brought us all back something to eat. Sarah knows exactly what I like too. And if you guys are watching for the very first time, everybody here in our Magic crew, which is our people in our chat. Great, friendly, supportive group to hang out with. Would love to have you join them in the future streams by coming back in, but hit that subscribe button. Join us on future streams. So guess who's back, guys? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? The cat. The cat returns. We've been missing our little kitty cat here for a while. He was here the very first day, and then the next Tuesday, after the first day of the festival, he was gone. But he's back. And he's watching you. You're sus. Alright, so we got sesame chicken, white rice, crab ragoons, sweet and sour chicken. Just let Sarah know which one you want. You can either get the sesame chicken or the sweet and sour chicken. I'd like a ragoon, please, Sarah. That'd be awesome. Thank you. Just pass it along. Oh no, he's not an aristocrat. He's in the working class. They have to fish for their food.
Come on, here, walk with me. No, walk with me. Come on.
Even get up now.
All right, who would love to have one of these in their living room? Anybody? The Thomas Kincaid Studios. We got the iridescent balloons.
Want to hang that over?
Confectionery is there.
No,
Main Street Cinema.
there's no.
You can even see the partner statue in there.
They're right there.
I mean, I think I could find a place. We don't even have a place anymore. We basically have no home at this moment, but I would hang that up in our car. I love the fact that it's got the 50th too. The Jewel Edition. I'm just looking to see if I can see a price on it. I do not on that one. But based upon the prices of the other ones, this one down here, the Jewel Edition, is $25.95. So $2,600 for the Alice in Wonderland.
Sorry, it was.
I'm trying not to spill my drinking chocolate as I'm doing this.
That is it.
They also do have wrap canvases. The wrap canvases are $58.
Sleeping Beauty one. She's my favorite princess. But then I love one horse.
Yeah, that's the big one. Love that one. All right, so who was talking about the Aristocats?
Everybody, everybody wants to be a cat.
All right, everybody count the puppies. All right. Now, we were talking about the prices over at the American Pavilion, and someone else mentioned the idea. I think it was Naomi talking about the prices at the Italian Pavilion, and they have kind of run the same when it comes with the Food and Wine Festival as well. Arancini, $14, ravioli, $13, and the bomboloni, $11. So their food menus items are $11, $13, and $14. Little pricier when you've got $6 and $7 entrees everywhere else. It hits a little different. Everything feels wet over here, like they've just watered it or something. Do you have to water trains? Mickey and Minnie on the beach and the buildings in the background. Maria from LBB TV helped them design that? Really? Okay. Did she help design it or did she just help promote it? I know that they have lots of collaborations where they work with people on Instagram and TikTok and to help promote the sales, but I don't know. I can't speak to that one way or the other. I don't know. Thank you, Disney fans for life. Always love it when you guys share it out and invite your friends and family to join us. But sharing it out on social media makes a huge difference. What better way to find people that are like us and like our community and the people that you already know and like. Hello, Water Lily Silverpaw. Happy Thursday. Oh, we have a train incident. We've got a train fall over. We've got a train down. We've got a train down.
You have to see, go. You have to see through the tunnel.
You can't see unless you're down here.
Who's going to fix it? That's a good question.
You know, Calvin, I don't think I have. Matter of fact, they've already started putting Christmas merch is already at the Character Warehouse. So I'm not 100% sure.
What?
Oh, she did? That's cool.
Hector.
Does anybody know CPR? Caboose pulmonary resuscitation? Good afternoon, Mouse Talk. You're here. Breaking news. We've got a train down here over in the Germany Pavilion. We've got a helicopter circling the area. Local authorities are unsure exactly what happened to this train. People are fascinated when the train falls over.
weird. Look, Leah.
One train has derailed.
Yeah, right here. See this train crashed. Here's
It's like NASCAR. Crash!
Alright, now that we know Victor's coming to fix it.
It's like a
Do you need a...
physical representation of me right now. I'm just sort of off the tracks. I'm sure that I don't make a huge deal as far as sending people out immediately to pick the train up and put it over. Oh no, the caboose pulmonary resuscitation we need for the train. Casey Jr.'s coming round the track. Casey Jr.'s back. Casey Jr.'s back. Choo choo. It's only 2 cars. It's a 2-car train wreck. This little guy over here is on his own track. This is Walt's favorite. Now I've seen video that they have done some training and some testing of the Walt Disney World Railroad recently over the Magic Kingdom. You know, the track is only partially blocked, so they could run it back and forth on the part that's unblocked. But we haven't heard a train whistle in over 3 years. I can't wait for it to come back. Hello, Nikki. Welcome in. Yeah, Gina, it's a sleepy train. It just needed about 5 minutes. It's funny that there are actually families over there waiting for a cast member to come out because I want to see the cast member put the train on the track. Can you imagine if Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory was here? Would he be able to contain himself and not jump over and put the train on the track himself? Do you think he could do it? Do you think Sheldon could sit there and watch and not fix it himself? Welcome in, Orlando. I don't think so either. I think Sheldon would jump it. I think Sheldon would throw caution to the wind, jump over the fence, and put it up on there. Considering himself doing a community service. It's snow. Hello, snow. Look at snow. It's snow and snow.
Parásimo, deja sacarse a la nena. So snow is out today. Hey, look, we have 5 feet of snow ourselves here, guys. 5'3" of snow. Get it? Snow. 5'3" inches of snow. It's the chocolate. Chocolate. Trains are never late.
There's spinner. Oh,
Yes, stay on track, Walt. Stay on track. Stay on course. How are you doing today? I'm going to tell you, we have Festival of the Arts here, everybody, but this artist is here all the time. Not just 6 weeks out of the year. Working hard all the time, hand carving. Right now, he's hand carving what looks like to be some of my friends from college. I recognize at least one of those guys I knew in the dorm. But Das Train ist kaputt. That's true. Hello, Megan. Welcome in. Wow, you guys want to get a better look here? Let me show you exactly what he's making. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, it's starting to set in, that chocolate is, I'm sure. So I've always been fascinated by wood carving because it requires an eye to be able to see what needs to go away and what needs to stay. And for me, I think I would always invert that. I would always take away wood that I needed to stay.
Yeah.
So I'll show you some of the other pieces we have in here. Joshua's probably worked on. We were just seeing him create the totem. I guess it actually separates them later. But look, I mean, that's exactly what he's doing right now. And I have seen Joshua do his work over at Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House before. He's oftentimes in the lobby doing carving over there as well. Look at this. Look at the giraffe. He's got a desk and everything. So you can find these here at EPCOT, and like I said, over at Jumbo House occasionally as well. Welcome in, Vicky. Happy Thursday. Good to see you. Just making our way around the World Showcase. Had some chocolate, some drinking chocolate. It was so much that I really couldn't drink it all myself. Normally Susan helps me. Susan came up with the idea that one of these days we need to do a challenge here at EPCOT, that if we hit a certain goal, that I will get my face painted and keep it up for the rest of the day on the stream. For some reason you guys were up on that idea, I don't know. And we're up to 192 likes already. Only 8 likes away from hitting 200 on today's stream. If you guys are watching and having a good day, enjoying the 83-degree weather here in the Orlando area, help us out getting to 200. Click that thumbs up. And make sure to jump into the stream and say hello as well. It is the Lowe's. We're talking about the Lowe's Royal Pacific. So Mulan is not out at the moment. If she was out, she would be over in this area over here to the side. Here in the China Pavilion. Beverly, we are so glad that you guys do hang out. Having a crew like this, hanging out with people that get you and understand you without having to explain yourself. It's nice and comforting. It's relaxing. Me, I like people, but sometimes when I get in large groups, especially in groups of people I don't know, I get, a little nervous. Like, I don't know if these people like the same things I do. If I start talking about, my excitement about certain things, especially when it starts talking about Disney, not everybody's into Disney. But at least, everybody in here is a fan and is a fan of being a fan, if that makes sense. So no need to explain yourself, whether or not you like Disney a little bit or a lot. You are welcome in here. You like to go over and ride the Velocicoaster at Universal? Come on in. You like Brussels sprouts? All right, well, you can still come on in. That's fine. I mean, that's fine. We won't hold that against you. So let me put my mask on real quick and let's go into the House of Good Fortune and see if we can see any Year of the Tigers. So, if you are coming to Epcot, especially if you are an annual pass holder, it is good to know the House of Good Fortune here in the China Pavilion is not owned and operated by Disney directly. They are a third party, and for that reason, they can decide what, if any, discount they will provide for annual pass holders. It's usually much smaller, but you can still ask. Make sure to ask.
Like an ornament. It's beautiful.
Look at this.
It's a beautiful ball.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you guys so much. 200 likes. Shiba Baba. Thank you guys so much for doing that, for hitting the like button, making it possible for us to grow as a community as YouTube shares us out. Oh, look, it's a happy tiger, mad tiger. Happy tiger? Mad grumpy tiger. It's like the octopus one. It's the year of the tiger and he's ready to fight. Alpha Cat, are unvaccinated people welcome at Disney? Yes, they are. Come on in. Just like everybody else, though, when you're inside, you have to wear a mask. Doesn't matter whether you're vaccinated or not. Same thing for Universal. They don't check vaccination status. By state law, they cannot. So come on down, wear your mask, be safe like everybody else, and whatever form and rules we have to follow. But come on down and have some fun.
I mean, he's
Eva
not
loves
wrong.
Disney. I am good, Eva. How are you? Good to see you. All right. Where's our tiger? No tiger? Tiger might be set out already because it is, the year. Yeah, we'll look for him out on the. So, is anybody in the chat? Does anybody in the chat celebrate the Lunar New Year? In different cultures, they celebrate at different times and lengths of time. Some for 3 weeks, some for 3 days, some for just like a week. Tiger socks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Theo. Hopefully she will be over it very soon and with little symptoms. I've seen people who have been almost didn't even know they had it and go through, and some only sick for a day. So hopefully she'll get over it very, very quickly. You guys will be okay as well. Let us know. So Julie, we have not heard any word of when they're going to start reselling the annual passes. No word yet. This is a really cool photo spot right here. Julie is a horse. I've forgotten what I am. I think I'm a Stitch. I'm a Stitchy. I'm a Stitchy. All right, I'll go look it up. Let's see. Oh, I'm a tiger. Who knew? I'm a tiger. All right, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what year you were born, and I will look it up and tell you what animal you are. If you get hungry, you must try the carne asada from the Mexico booth. I am still so full of chocolate, though. I had the drinking chocolate. It was so good. But I had everything from that area, so. Lauren B says, I'm a dog. John's a rabbit. Mike's a rabbit. Haunted Mansion, you are a tiger. '97 is where is it? 97 is you are an ox. 81 is a rooster.
No, he will say
56 is a monkey. 56. 53 is a snake. What's a snake? Little sneaky little snake. 85. Ox for 85. Beverly's 91. Beverly is a ram. Oh, only one ram so far. 1991 ram. 87. 87. Yep, rabbit. 87. I'm a cat. I'm good with that. Hey, it rhymes too. You could choose a horse. Just realized Lucas is a monkey. You already knew that though, Lauren, right? 85 is an ox. Let's see, 76 is a dragon. A rabbit. Matt Catter says a ram. Ram tough. 1983 is a boar. Kind of looks like a pig, but okay. 1983 is a boar. (2017) it's a rooster. I gotta remember, I'm a tiger. Always forget that. I'm a sneaky little snake. Gonna come in here and buy myself one of those samurai swords that turns into an umbrella. Prince Ryan is a horse. I can see that, Prince Ryan. Make way for Prince Ryan. Make hay for Prince Ryan. I just need to check. I needed to check out the New Year stuff. I knew they'd have a few items in there for the Year of the Tiger. It is the Year of the Tiger, and he's ready to fight. Ooh, nice breeze coming through. You are a dragon scorpion. Dragon scorpion. See all the dragon symbolism all over the architecture here. So relaxing in this area, especially with the breeze coming through. It is, Vicky. Today we have a high of 83 degrees. 83 degrees. Tomorrow's high is going to be 86. Nice and sunny. So last week we were into the 40s, and now we're back up into the 80s. The Year of the Dog. Faithful, loyal, full of fun. So welcome in today, guys. If this is your first time ever watching one of our live streams here at Ear to Ear Magic, my name is Chris. Everybody here in the chat is the Magic Crew. We are all here to be a part of our streams and to make your day seem a little bit brighter, no matter if it's raining, snowing, or even if it is a bright and sunshiny day. Sometimes you just need a little help making that smile happen sometimes. So hope that being in our streams bring a smile to your face, because our goal is to bring you a smile from ear to ear every time we turn the camera on. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today. And if it is your first time, hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 7,600 subscribers here on the channel. And we're just about 27 members away from that goal. So we'd love it if you could join us. If you do decide to join us here on Ear to Ear Magic and become part of the crew, make sure to introduce yourselves in the chat. Let everybody know who you are, so the next time you come into a stream, we know who you are, and we can say welcome back. Welcome in, John. How are you? Good to see ya. Surf Bum is a bore. I thought it was funny. The sign we were just looking at is that it says boar. I always thought it was a pig. But I guess, I guess it depends on how you look at it. He says Mulan is my favorite princess. I have a tattoo of her on my shin. Well, I was going to check something, but yeah. I wasn't sure. We were going to give her another shot to see if Mulan was going to come out. I was hoping we might be able to catch her before we kept going. The music here, just overall feel of this space always just usually calms me down. I'm trying to remember the last time we saw Mulan, like up close meet and greet kind of scenario. I think it was actually a DVC. It was a DVC Moonlight Magic Party over here at the EPCOT. We got to meet, actually Mulan wasn't here. There was this warrior dude dressed up meeting with Mushu, and I don't know, I didn't catch his name. He was new to the battalion, but Mushu was hanging out with him. Hey Johnny, I know I'm a little jealous of Disney California Adventure because they get to have so many awesome characters come out and hang out with them in the parks, such as Raya, and also they had characters from Encanto out there as well. And they also got to have Miguel out DCA, and I'm just like, why can't we get to meet and get to see some of these cool characters, especially Miguel? We have the Mexico Pavilion. Why can't we have Miguel? Well, luckily for us, starting this month is the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade. Starts February 11th, starring 30 Disney characters. And one of our characters is going to be Miguel. So for the first time, he is going to be in the Magic Kingdom throughout the day, hanging out with the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade starting February 11th. Another thing coming to this month, later on in the month, is our Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair starting on February 25th at the Cinderella Castle forecourt stage. Be our daily stage show occurring several times throughout the day. It will be an updated version of the Royal Friendship Fair, again starting February 25th. And then the big news, well, coming March 9th, 2022, the return of the Festival of Fantasy Parade, Magic Kingdom. So you know where we're going to be on March 9th. Festival of Fantasy. We get to finally see the Maleficent Dragon up and operational again, and all of our other fun favorites at the Festival Parade. Pop into the shade a little bit here so I can see the screen a little bit better. I know, I'm glad we're starting to see more and more things returning here and coming back here. All right, so it's now 35 after. No Mulan. We may have to keep walking. Catch her at another time. Oh, there she is. There's Mulan. She's all the way over there. Let's go say hello. She's in a different spot. Hello. I was expecting her to be on this side. She's on that side. Here, we'll get a picture from this way. Hello, Milan. I'll tell you what, she's a nice princess. She's probably one of the best princesses there is. I mean, everybody likes Mulan. I mean, why would you not like Mulan? There's gonna be a lot of characters on that adventure cavalcade. A lot. Hello, Mulan. How are you today? We were waiting for you on the other side of the area there. We didn't even see you were here. So glad we found you. We did, and it's so peaceful in the garden. It really is. It's a nice breeze today. I think it's very nice. Very nice overall. Yeah, we've been looking for a dragon. We can't find any dragons. There's no dragons around here at all. He's, we no telling where he's off to and what he's doing, so. Exactly. Well, have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you again soon, Mulan. Bye-bye. There we go. They're very good. That's always good to see Mulan. I got to keep an eye out for Mushu. The only Mushu I see is Mushu pork. It always helps to know where to go. And obviously, I didn't know where to go. It's always funny, Robert, when you... Depending on where you're at, it all changes, doesn't it? I'm a dragon. Dragon. I don't do that lizard tongue thing. I'm a donkey. She called me a steed. See that chick? She called me I'm a noble steed. It'd be funny if Mushu said that. Did you hear that? She called me a noble dragon. You hear that? I'm a noble dragon.
Hey, don't lose them. I only have like 280
Woo. So guys, it's a little bright this afternoon, so I can't quite see all the comments. But the great thing is that as your camera operator, you guys don't need me to chat. You got an awesome group of people to hang out here with, answer questions, and to be back up. So I'll catch back up in comments. Oh, look, it's a puffin. I found a puffin. Puffin, puffin. Look, it's a puffin. So we got a good solid line here today for Frozen. One of these days we'll have to just do like we did last Friday and just jump in line and wait our turn and get on Frozen again. So who else like me loves the smell of the interior area here in Norway? It always smells so good inside. Let me grab my mask and go inside. Oh, there you guys go. Oh, see, I didn't see the comment. I could have taught Milan how to do rock, paper, scissors. It's a lot easier to do rock, paper, scissors when there's somebody else to help me. It's hard to rock, paper, scissors with just one hand. I guess I could just do it that way. Welcome in here. Hello, good afternoon. All right, we're going to be making our way back up because it gets really bad connection back here in the back area. Make our way back up toward the front.
Monkey Man! I see Monkey Man again. Monkey Man?
Welcome in, Susan. How are you?
That's very nice.
So yeah, Susan, we can help you book 499 days in advance. Most situations. So the earlier, the better. You usually get the lowest price, and if the price goes down in a promotion, afterwards we just add that promotion when it comes out and take your price down. So, and in addition, you always get the best availability in your hotel rooms because you get the hotel you want. You don't have to worry about finding out that the one that you want is sold out. So
Bye bye. I'll see you next time.
Wolf, Wolf, Wolf.
That's the dog line.
Is it dog? Is he barking?
Yes. That will be in Norwegian. For them, the V is a W. It sounds as a wolf.
Woof, woof, woof. It is an all-in-one dog shampoo. Cleans, conditions, deodorizes, moisturizes, detangles. And does it work for Great Danes? I want
All
to.
kind of dogs.
Wow, we could have a fancy Nova. It's a tester with coconut and palm extracts, doggy mist. Plant-based formula. Shake well, lightly spray product on dry coat, gently comb, brush, or massage into your dog's coat. This is what we need, Susan. We need some woof, woof, woof. All right, I lost mine. There we go. That was not my intention. So, what do you think, Susan? Should we could get Nova some nice Norwegian dog mister? Here, I really want to know what it smells like, though. Oh, that smells nice. Dog will smell better than I do.
No, you asked someone to do it for him.
Sheets so that you only have so many on the sheets, and somebody else has to do it from a different one. And then somebody else has to go back and check to see if it doesn't make a spot when you do it again.
Well, that they have. Look, here it is. $25 for the dog mist. Woof, woof, woof. And then here's the all-in-one dog shampoo. And this is the same company that creates the Norwegian perfume. Here, let's do a taste spray. Take this home and let Nova sniff it and see what she thinks. Oh, that's nice. Like I said, the dog would smell better than I do. Oh. Let me smell it, not using my mask. Oh, Nova, you could be Norwegian. Norwegian Nova. All right, hang on one second, guys. We're going to do a quick refresh, making sure we get the best signal we can get. Be back in half a second. All righty. Randy, it's $25 for the dog spray, the mister. $30 for the dog shampoo. I wanted to come over here and show you guys over here. Snow geese. It's funny, the snow geese were great last week, but now they're melting. And then we've got some trolls over here somewhere. We'll keep an eye out for those as well. Looking out for the pupperoonie. Julie says dog shampoo that has tree oil in it, it's good for your dog's skin and fur. Oh, that's good to know. This is not something that's gonna make her smell good, but make her itch or lose her hair or something like that. We have a few other priorities financially at the moment, so we might have to wait till later to make Nova smell pretty.
If I saw which one you're talking about, it might be there, so,
By the way, anybody who's going to be in Epcot today, test track will be down after 6:30 tonight. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you. Hello, hello. It's Mariachi Cobre. Been here since Epcot first opened in the early 80s. So when October 1st comes around, we're celebrating our next anniversary here at Epcot. Mariachi Cobre will be doing the exact same thing. Opening day performances. Donald is out and about over there behind us. Back over in his meet and greet area. All right. Now, the last time we walked through here, there wasn't a single soul in this line for margaritas. That's what threw me off, because this is what I normally see, and this is what seems to be normal. So it was weird to come through here last week and not have anybody in that line. By the way, I'd like to thank everyone out there in the Magic crew who have reached out to us over the past 2 weeks for quotes for travel here in 22 and 23. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support us. And for those who have sent out referrals, we've had people we're hearing from who said that they talked with so-and-so, or a friend of theirs said that we were the people to get in touch with. So thank you guys so much for those referrals. That makes a huge difference. And you guys make it so much fun to stream. But when you guys contact us for travel services, you make it so much easier for us to eat and sleep and have water to take showers. So thank you guys for everything that you do, supporting us as Travelmation travel agents. Welcome in, Joe. Good to see you. Happy Thursday afternoon. How you doing? It's not 30 degrees. I am wonderful. I gotta wear shorts again. I'm ecstatic. we turned the heat off at our house finally. After the 12 hours we turned it on. So. It's the ultimate princess. Welcome in, Adventures by Figment. How are you doing today? It was really nice here earlier for the most part. That's right. There's Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Good to see you. Always good to see our fashionista out here. Disney Fans for Life, the best way you can share out and to let people know is you can give them our email address. That's the best way to reach out to us overall. And if you want to have any travel, and that's just for, of course, no quote cost anything. Our services do not cost anything. So you can simply tell them to reach out to us at, pop that up there for you, at chrisedwards@travelmation.net, susanedwards@travelmation.net. And we'll be glad to give them any kind of help we can. And that's not just Disney. We can do Universal and cruises as well. Hello, Minnie. She's got her sundress on today. Of course, every day is a sundress, right? And there she goes. There goes Minnie. You know what's fun? Is when you're walking around the Disney World Park and you turn around and you run into a character you didn't know was there. Have you guys ever had that happen before? Who has had that happen? When you just kind of walk along, you turn around, there's Peter Pan, like right there behind you, walking by you. Or Goofy. I've had that before. You turn around and there's just Goofy. He's just walking right by you. So this is Stephen Fishwick, one of his pieces. This one.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna hang my apron because I don't like taking it back.
Oswald. By the way, this is the original, guys. This is the studio original piece right here. It's not even a replica. Ashley said that happened with me with Loki. That would worry me if I turned around and Loki was there, because he's mischievous. Kevin was out yesterday. Well, we're hoping to see Kevin next week because we missed Kevin last week. We went through and it was raining. We didn't get to see Kevin. Oh, look what Trevor's working on. I was just wondering whether or not he had a stitch. Oh, stitches!
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. I was just inside going, I wonder where your large stitches are. And, you know, I mean, Fishwick over there has some really good Lilo and Stitch. And I'm like, well, where's Trevor's? I got to see some Stitch. And the whole time you had it outside for me. Is this one of your pieces from this morning? Was this your 12:15?
Yeah.
And I was over there eating scallops in America, and I missed it. I mean, this is my spirit animal right here. This is my guy. So
Super fun.
he's looking good. I'm surprised Stitch isn't a little bit more messy. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a solemn stitch.
He's contemplative.
Yeah. Kind of like a little daydream.
Let me get a full on here. Do a little touch up here. If you guys love stitch, I mean, Trevor just did this one today. It's not even dry yet, guys. It's how fresh it is. It's fresh art right here.
Freshy.
So we actually had someone earlier this morning ask if we can make your 12:15, and I said hopefully we can grab some food and make our way back. And I realized that I, bit off more than I can chew, literally. But what a lovely piece! It's awesome.
Thanks, man. Yeah, he's super fun. Super fun.
So if you guys come out, check out, make sure you make a performance as well. It's one thing to see the art, but I'm regretting not making it back over here and seeing him actually do this on live. What's really fun is when we don't know what you're doing yet either.
Yeah, right.
I think I would have guessed. Early on this guy.
It's hard to hide because
he's very unique.
Ears, yeah, it's very, right away.
I mean, the ear composition is unlike any other. Unless you're painting Pluto falling off a cliff, no other ear composition is going to be the same.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's good to see you again, Trevor. Like I said, sorry I missed your performance in Pickup, but I'm glad we got to see it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm here for 3 more weekends. So.
I know we're already halfway done.
I know.
It just goes by too fast.
I know.
But at the same time, if this was like a 3-month festival, oh my goodness, it'd be hard to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, it takes every ounce of what I do to prep a couple shows
Now,
for every day.
Where do you call home?
California.
Okay, so that whole idea of it being 30 degrees this past weekend, you were suffering too.
Yeah, I was actually home last weekend.
Okay, so was it as bad where you were at? Because on the East Coast we got hit hard.
No, it was just real windy. I had a bunch of winds, but it was pretty normal California weather.
Yeah.
And then when I came here, it was warm here, and then it got cold. So
we do tend to flop back and forth.
Just
This past weekend we were 30 degrees in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And for the first time this year, the heater turned on in our house.
Yeah, right.
Didn't stay on long, but it did come on. And the kids come out of the room going, "Dad, there's something burning." I'm like, "It's just the heater.
Yeah,
it's
right.
okay. It'll turn off in about a few hours." So you missed the chill, but now we got 83 degrees today, 86 tomorrow. So we're back on track at least for a bit.
Yeah.
Nice breeze coming through. Now, when you're doing these live performances and it gets really windy like this, does that cause issues?
Yeah, I've had them come at me before. We use sandbags, but I've seen 6 sandbags on there and
it still just go over?
Yeah, so sometimes when it's that windy, I had all my paints on the table up on stage fly off.
I was going to say, because I'm just looking at what you have there. They're not weighted, are they?
No.
Other than the paint itself?
My little Glad containers.
So sponsored by Glad.
Yeah, I wish.
Well, we were joking.
Just good for food.
We were joking last night that the lightsabers at Galaxy's Edge are now sponsored by Ziploc bags. Because they give the little plastic bags to put them in now because they don't have the carrying cases anymore. So, but no, I was just thinking those things are light. So if you get a good breeze coming through there, it may paint itself.
Yeah.
Just nobody would know what it is.
Yeah.
You become extremely abstract at that point.
Yeah.
So.
Well, luckily they didn't fly off the stage. I was able to just pick them up off the stage and use them as I needed them. So.
Have you ever had one just completely lose it?
I've had them go off the stage. Luckily, I was able to make a color out of what I still had. Sometimes it's like, you got to get pretty inventive pretty quick.
Sometimes in life, you just have to work with what paint you have left and what you can do about it. Sometimes you get some new colors and some new things out of it. But no, with it windy like that, I didn't think about the fact that you may have some issues.
Yeah, and
so,
the canvas.
And that was the other thing is, it's attached at the back, so that should be okay as long as that's done. But you're right, the canvas would move still.
Yeah, I mean, I have this thing literally screwed in all 4 corners.
The way you attack that canvas, it's got to have some stability to it. So this man is like brutal. He throws this stuff up there so quickly and so fast. I mean, any other canvas would just faint in its momentum of it. So it's got to be pretty stable. So guys, Trevor Carlton, here's his stitch for today. And if anybody is ever thinking about what they'd like to get me for my Christmas present this year, go right ahead. It's right there while it's still available. Thanks, Trevor. Good to see you again, man.
Great to see you too. Take care, buddy.
You go check it out. Trevor Carlton Art. He does great work. And he does good stitches. Well, thank you guys again for all of the people who've joined us for the first time today, for hitting the subscribe button. We're at this point only 25 members away from hitting our next milestone of 76. Would love to do that before the end of the week. So if you have somebody that you know loves to go to the parks, loves to hang out here at Disney, Universal, we would love for you to invite them into our community. Go check us out over on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We'll continue to work hard to bring you images, videos, live streams, and whatever else we can grab as we experience the parks firsthand. Dear Magic, you guys are part of the crew, and you guys make the crew grow. Appreciate that. We should come up with some sort of thing. What kind of cool special thing we can do to celebrate 8,000 when we hit 8,000 later this year. Have an 8,000 crew party. The smell of the popcorn is alluring. I can party at the finish line of the 10-miler. That would be sweet. Have a Run Disney celebration party. So, Stitch, you can look up Trevor Carlton Art. Most of his pieces sell around $2,000 to $2,600 for the originals. So, yeah, be saving up a bit for that. So I'm walking through here, and I look very carefully. I look over. I'm like, I think I recognize these people. Look, it's the Universal people. It's the people who prefer to be in Universal. The Universal Studios. Real live rap. I guess, how loud can I say that before someone goes, wait a minute, Universal? Can he say that? Can he say that out loud? So how many times have you ridden the Velocicoaster this week?
I think 5, right?
5 total? Okay.
There'll be more tomorrow.
I thought I could have sworn you would have been more than that.
I know. I was trying to be nice.
Are you lacking? Are you slacking? You're just being nice to James. That's what it is. She could probably give you something to knock you out and go over and ride it about 4 or 5 times while you napped. So, you guys, I'm gonna walk to the front and show everybody and kind of hang out there before we close out. So, what did you guys do yesterday at Universal?
What did we do yesterday? Velocicoaster.
Velocicoaster.
What did we do? I don't know. No, we did stuff. I bought things.
And you made some magic, right? Did you cast any spells?
Yes, we did wands.
That's what we did, yeah.
Yes, we did wands, and we also saw a baby raptor hatch.
Oh, that was cool.
But I didn't realize if you named, you got a birth certificate, and I'm going to name the next one because I need that.
You already pick out the name?
I don't care. I'll choose the name to get me a birth certificate.
Tabitha.
Yeah, right. I was thinking Chad. Back to Chad.
Chad's our newest member of the Magic Crew, by the way. I haven't welcomed him in officially. I've got a picture, but I can't use yours. I'll have to use one I took. But so, what do you guys think of our new Novacore ship over here? Have you seen it yet?
Pretty cool. He
It's-
just came, what, like a week ago, right?
It's been just over a week, I think, since they first started on it, and it's coming along rather nicely.
Work on this whole park.
I mean, it's pretty large.
It is.
So when we first came over here, they only had the bottom fins on. Now they've gotten all of them. All 8 are in place, and they're continuing to work on it. It's a pretty good, like, it's like a. I'm trying to think what kind of item would I give it compare it to? Sort of like having a hood ornament or something. It's like the hood ornament to the attraction. So yeah, the Novacore ship, I think what's it called? A Star. I'm trying to. I just lost the name of this ship. It's a Stargazer or something like that. But if you remember from the first Guardians of the Galaxy, the ships would all come together and form like the net for the shield. And they have been working on it, and it's looking rather finished at this point. So we are looking at the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind opening this summer of 2022. No specific date's been given just yet. But the fact that we've got our hood ornament into place, that's a good sign.
There's a lot of work going on in there. I can hear saws and
Oh yeah, and they've also got the cafe is the Connections Cafe, which is going to be the replacement for the electric umbrella, is also hopefully opening sometime soon here as well. Now, they had often told us that the new Moana water exhibit should be opening in 2022. So all I can say is every time something like that happens, there's more walls coming down. And the more walls that come down, the closer we are to kind of getting back a full overall EPCOT experience. So I'm going to walk to the back and let's take a look at this. Now, when I was here last week, the little hedges weren't there. So obviously they're doing more and more stuff here. I want to show you the back of it. Look how gnarly the engine looks. Is that even a word nowadays, or is that too old? Gnarly? It's not old enough because, you know, Cosmic Rewind, I just have this feeling. I know nothing about the story, but something tells me we're going to have some sort of connection to the 80s. Because that's when Peter Quill was taken, was I think the early 80s. At least the late 70s. I'm trying to remember now, but so I'm curious to see whether or not we're going to have a Cosmic Rewind back to an earlier. How cool would it be if Star-Lord were to come back and go back in time to like the opening year of EPCOT and have that connection? I have no idea. This is all on top of my head, and they don't pay me, so
it's worth listening to.
But I would find that intriguing if somehow they came back to EPCOT when it opened in 1982 and they sort of landed and experienced that. I think that would be cool. But we can also see you've got workers over here installing the ceiling, and they already have the shiny metallic on the edge of the roof there. So it's coming along. So the question is, are you guys going to be coming back to Rod Cosmic Rewind?
At some point.
At some point?
Absolutely.
What about you, James? You going to ride it? Once? Watch it once?
I think we're both going to be like on that one. There's spinning, you see.
There's a lot of spinning.
That's the problem.
It's going to spin.
I know. But I'll give it a look.
And
first.
supposedly the first launch is backwards.
I don't mind that.
So it should be unique in the way that
Spinning seems very fluid so far. That see how I
yeah. At least it won't be spinning like Men in Black spinning, which is a little different spinning. So, which we fared pretty well on the spinning on Men in Black too, though. And I have to say, I was proud of the fact that I actually got the highest score by complete fluke. I have no idea how, but I got like 200 was it two? I can't remember. It was 275 or 313 or something like that. I never get that high score on Men in Black. And Susan looked over at my score. She goes, "How did you do that?" So, all right, real quick, guys. I have some breaking news I wanted to let you guys know about. Today, Disney Cruise Line did announce, and again, this is breaking news on our side. The Disney Wish, the inaugural sailing is now being delayed until mid-July. So the inaugural cruise was supposed to set off in June, and for one reason or another, Disney Cruise Line has decided to push that back a few weeks, and we'll be pushing it back till the middle of July. So we'll have more details about that, but we have a few clients who have booked cruises on the Disney Wish that were not the inaugural. We will check to see how that affects your cruise and see how that's going to change. We'll be in contact with you guys if you have those sailings. I'll let you know if there's any change in what you will have afterwards. And we'll give you some more details as it's becoming known. But as of today, it was just announced Disney Cruise Line is pushing back the inaugural sailing of the Disney Wish until July, mid-July. So I'm curious to see if that's because of ports opening, or if it's because of the ship delay being completed, or if it's a health and safety concern. We have several people who are looking to actually cruise on the Disney Wish. So, and as always, if you guys are interested in sailing on that brand new ship, let us know, because right now until March, the 1st of March, there is a promotion on. It's 50% off the required deposit for Disney Cruise Lines for sailings between June 18th of this year and May 31st of 2023. So anything on the Disney Wish will help you out with what your required deposit would be. As always, you can reach us at Chris Edwards at travelmation.net and Susan Edwards at travelmation.net. So apparently the Disney Wish is being delayed due to its building. So it has solely to do with how fast the ship is being completed. So Laney 963, Disney Cruise Line does require vaccination on their ships. I believe, was it 5 and up? So there is a vaccination requirement for Disney Cruise Lines right now. And thank you guys again for hitting the thumbs up with us today, helping us to get as many likes as possible. We are just shy of 4 hours today. We're going to go ahead and close out the stream. Thank you guys to Haunted Mansion for popping in and saying hello. And you guys are going to here for the next couple of days, right? Lovely weather, 86 degrees tomorrow.
So nice. Sorry, guys.
Going back with sunburns galore. How cool would that be to go back? Everybody else is like snow sickness, and you're like, oh, I need the aloe. I need the make them feel really bad. So, all right, well, guys, thank you ever so much for hanging out with us today here at EPCOT. We do have a stream tomorrow. It will be really hot. Susan and I will be discussing. We will have a stream tomorrow. We're not going to tell you what it is just yet, because we may have a few tricks up our sleeves, maybe something we've not done in a while or something different we've never done. So we'll see how that goes and what tomorrow's stream will be like. And back on Saturday, don't have it up on the schedule just yet, but pending rain, Mardi Gras beads and floats at Universal will be involved. So not only hit the subscribe button here today, make sure you have the bell notification. Hit that bell, hit all videos, come hang out with us tomorrow. Come hang out with us on Saturday as we go back over Universal to enjoy the first day of Mardi Gras. And if you need any help in booking your next travel, whether it be Disney, Universal, cruising, or anything in the like, reach out to us and let us know if we can help you. We would love to support your family with your vacation as you support ours with our business. Thank you guys for making that possible. We're going to go and close on out today. You guys have a magical afternoon. And as always, we can't wait to see you guys in the parks. Have a wonderful day, everybody.